Look at these things. Isn't it strange to like build a mausoleum? Isn't that weird? You think about it.
I don't want to be locked in one of these stone tombs.
Yeah. Like we would go and visit my grandparents. I remember as a kid, we'd go and visit my grandparents and you know, stand at the stone, and then as a kid, you're just like,
Can we go, please?
well, it wasn't even can we go. I was just sort of thinking about, I don't know, like this rotting skeleton down there, something morbid. You know, it was like a morbid place. I didn't think about the nice, peaceful body they put in the ground 30 years earlier. I just thought about this corpse of I didn't understand it. I didn't understand it then. But like that was my grandparents, and we went when I was a kid, but I don't go now. Like I think I'd have trouble finding it maybe, you know. I think I knew where the cemetery was, but I think I'd have trouble finding the stones. But would I even spend the time to go do that?
Yeah,
So you've got one generation where people care about this stone. After that, nobody cares, right?
yeah. There are more beautiful places to think about your grandparents also.
Oh yeah. Oh, I've got great memories of them alive, but like look at this. Look at this thing. I mean, it's a stunning structure, but I don't know who's in there. I don't particularly care. So you're going to put yourself in one of these things and then hope that your kids go to visit it 3 times morbidly, or your grandkids go and want to get the hell out of there. It doesn't make sense. Like we have to put this stone down that says, look, I was here, I mattered. I don't think anybody cares. It's like
It's a futile attempt to try to remain.
to continue, right?
Yeah,
Like living
be
on.
remembered.
They're beautiful. This is a beautiful place. It's not without, like, it serves a purpose for the living, I suppose, you know? Maybe you feel like you want to go and visit them or be near them, but to put the wax dummy in the ground seems so stupid. Once this earthly body fails me, get rid of it.
So you want to be burned?
Well, I don't like the idea of that either, but yeah, of course. Like what's the quickest disposal of this human vessel?
I think it's nicer when your ashes are distributed in the, I don't know, in some beautiful place, rather than being stuck in a box.
Yeah. So funny, like we did our show yesterday, you know. It was my birthday. It was really cool. Like everybody was really nice to me, and I got all these great messages, and then like when the curtain came down, the whole choir and orchestra played for me. It was really like so sweet. And that's a really nice thing to do, and I was happy to be there, but there was absolutely an element of sadness with it because I wasn't with my family, you know. And this is a nice way to make me feel good, but you know, you go home alone, you go home alone.
Yeah, of course.
And so you go, well, what am I doing? What is this? Like, we make these videos, we hope people watch them. We're trying to get people's attention past 3 seconds. It's so stupid. Like we're getting into this place where we're trying to figure out how to hold somebody's attention for 3 seconds so that the algorithm pushes the video up and it gets more views.
And we cut the pauses.
And cut the pauses so there's no silence. Like, but where does that end? Where does that end before it's all just like tits and ass in the hopes that somebody stays for a second and looks? Like there's an extreme lack of authenticity in that. And it's not that I'm not caught up in it. Clearly I'm caught up in it. I'm doing it too. We're trying to figure out how to beat it. I don't think we need to beat it. I think we just need to be us.
That's true.
The people I know, the people I love, I like them. What they do is interesting, but that's not why I love them. I love them. You know,
Okay.
my sister's a teacher. That's great, but that's not why I love her. I love her when I see her. We laugh from the second I'm in her presence to the second I leave. I'm doing a belly laugh the entire time. And that's the thing. Like, I sing songs for a living. How ridiculous! Like, I'm a lucky person. Most people hate their job, right?
Definitely.
Most people. You probably hate this. You're walking around listening to my dumbass. This
I
is
do
your
not
job.
hate it. My arm is getting very stiff. I think I need to swap arms.
But like, yeah, come on this side so you're. You know, when I start to get,
This is beautiful, this angel right behind you.
this is a beautiful place, but it's not really for the dead, is it? I guess it's for us. I guess it's for the living. You know, I remember talking to my dad after my mom died a couple years ago, and we talked every day. We talked every day for a year, basically. And you know, he was like, "I got a few more mountains to climb." He finally said that after a little while. And I said, "A few more dunes, right?" He says, "We kind of agreed that life was for the living." And that seemed to be enough to keep going, because I think, what is any of this? What are any of us doing? You're standing there holding a camera at me with your sore arm.
This one is still fine. The other one is so-
But like, what is any of this other than the slow jerk off towards death?
On that theory, no.
But we're all, you know, we all end up like this. Maybe not not in one of these mausoleums. I don't think I don't think I'm going to get one of these cool things. But this is how it all ends. So what are we doing until then? What are we doing?
Singing songs is a pretty good way to spend
Yeah,
it, so
absolutely, absolutely. I'm a lucky man. I'm going to sing songs as long as they let me.
it makes life better for the rest of us.
That's a fine thing to say, and people say that all the time. But I think that's what I say when I'm making excuses for being selfish.
I don't think that's true.
Huh?
I think music helps people through a lot of difficult moments in life.
That's very true. That's been true in my life, sure. Yeah, I agree. But I don't. But I'm not. I'm singing somebody else's song. It's not my song.
I know, but it cannot be heard unless you sing it.
Fair. That's fair. Oh, they're bringing flowers. See, they have somebody to go visit. That's nice. Look at this guy. He wanted to make sure he was on top of his wife for eternity. Sophie Olympia Cotte, commandant and chef of the forts de what? Sun? Siege de Paris, 1870-1871. Médecin, deputy of war. Okay, this guy did everything. He put the wife below him. À toi, mes tristes pensées. This one's in Greek. Kostas. Oh, he died 15 years ago. You had your heart broken?
Me?
Yeah.
Many times.
It's awful, right?
It is awful.
It's kind of like one of those scars that reminds you that you're alive, though, isn't it?
It's true.
It sucks so bad.
It's horrible.
Like, can you imagine something feeling that deep? Remember Anthony Bourdain, like, died of a broken heart. He died of a broken heart, literally. And he was dating this super cute Italian actress. And she was a lot younger than he was. And he was madly in love with her. And she was kind of in love with him. And she was busy with her career and he was busy with his. And he was actually in France. And some picture hit the tabloid of this girl kissing some guy in Italy, you know, in a plaza. And it made it into like the tabloid. And he hung himself in his hotel room that night.
It's so horrible.
That's dying of a broken heart. Like, he let the despair get the best.
I think it's always a challenge when you've had your heart broken to
Well, especially with what we do, and we live on the road, you know, there's a lot of alone time. There's way too much self-reflection. Most of the people I know, the busy people I know, have no time for self-reflection. They're just doing, you know, there's not, They don't have that moment where they go, what the hell is all of this? What are we doing? Because they just got to get to work. They're late.
True.
Or they got to get the kid to practice, or they got to. The football game's coming on. You know, like all the things that distract us from the self-reflection of some shitty artist.
Yeah. If you don't deal with it, it haunts you, though. It's coming back.
I can't get away from what I do. This is what I do. It's the only thing I've done. It's the only thing I know how to do. But I wonder. I thought about Elsa Vandenheever, who you know. You work with Elsa.
Yeah. I know
She's
that.
like one of the greatest singers, greatest artists that I've worked with. Like this beautiful human being who leads with her heart and her tears and her history. You see her whole trauma. She gives it to you freely.
Yes.
And then you see the baking and the pastry chef that she is. She's a world-class pastry chef, or whatever you call that. I don't know. Those cakes she makes are like, and I go, singing is the second best thing she does. And you go, maybe,
She's also an amazing painter.
no surprise. No, and she makes everybody around her feel good. She's like one of these incredible people. And I wonder if like, maybe the singing is just what's leading me to the thing that I'm supposed to do.
The next thing.
The next thing, you know? Because I can keep singing and I can keep showing the videos and I can keep podcasting and I can keep saying, look at me, look at me, look at me, right? We could keep doing it. We've been doing it for a while. We're gonna just keep doing it, right? Look at me, look at me, look at me. But fucking who cares? There has to be a different thing. There has to be like something that means, I don't know, something a little more authentic. So we're not doom scrolling past the look at me, you know? Like let's say something that means something. They're in the funeral business, look at that. That's their business. Their business is seeing people through death, like a mortician or a stonemaker or something. Like your whole life is, maybe that's what this is, like this idea of we're all gonna end up like this. So what you do between now and then is what? Is what you did. And one guy's a banker, and one guy's a garbage man, one guy's a singer, and one guy's a war hero like Pierre back there. And like in the end, in one generation, it didn't really matter. Maybe we just better enjoy the lunch, enjoy the beautiful sun that's showing up, wonder why there's a car on this road. This guy's filling his water here. He's gonna go water the flowers. Look at that old guy. He's probably going to visit his wife. The municipal police weren't sure what you were up to this time. Is there anything less tough than a French policeman?
Very scary. Yeah.
I'm not intimidated, you know? Like, so often the police of the local city you're in, sometimes, you know, like they can be fairly intimidating. But I went through Union Station in Washington, you know, where there's like 3 National Guardsmen. These guys look 15, and they were so out of shape. And all of their shit was like, it had made them triple wide because they got all this stuff around their belt. And their gun, they just looked like, they were like this. They were like exhausted from all their equipment. You go, this is not intimidating at all. Washington's supposed to be under siege. I was like, I don't think Washington's under siege. These guys are non-threatening. How many more weeks? I got 2 weeks here.
Yeah.
I got to work 4 more times in 2 weeks. That's a cushy gig. The rest of the time we'll be walking around cemeteries in an existential crisis.
Exactly.
Well, look, we're above ground, And it's beautiful today. That can be enough, right? That can be enough. I don't want to participate in the doom scroll anymore. It's not good for us. I've cut off all news. I don't want to see his orange face. I just don't want to see it. I don't want it in my life. I don't want it in my house. I don't want it in my phone. I don't want him in my brain. I don't want any politician in my brain. Fuck them all. Puddle. Let's get out of here, huh? That's enough of this.